Brace yourselves because Tesla is cooking up something special yet again. Yep, you heard me right. There's a hush-hush project underway over at Tesla, and it's all about revamping the beloved Model Y for 2024. They're calling it Project Juniper, and it's promising to deliver not one, not two, but a whopping 10 major upgrades and exciting new features to the already chart-topping car. The current 2024 Model Y is no slouch, but this refresh is shaping up to be a game-changer in almost every aspect. So stick around as we unravel the top game-changing improvements that are bound to shake up the EV landscape once more. The Model Y currently on the roads rolled out as far back as 2020, which feels like a distant memory now. Back then, it was often brushed off by many as simply a larger version of the Model 3. However, what we've come to realize is that while the Model Y does share a lot with the Model 3, it's turned out to be a runaway hit. It's not just Tesla's bestseller, but it's also dominating the charts as the world's top-selling car overall. It's recently even given the Toyota Corolla a run for its money. Fast forward to 2024, and the Model Y is still riding high in popularity. Tesla's well aware of the love people have for this car, and it's not hard to see why. With spacious cargo and passenger room, comfort, impressive range, performance, and sleek looks, the Model Y hits all the right notes. It's essentially Tesla's top-of-the-line offering at the moment, and it's no wonder it's flying off the shelves. Now, after 4 years of perfecting the Model Y formula, Tesla's pretty much got it down to a science. They fine-tuned their production methods, slashing cost along the way. This means that the Model Y is now more affordable than ever. Plus, with some attractive discounts and federal incentives thrown in, it's an even more enticing prospect. Everything seems to be on the up and up for the Model Y. However, there's a snag Tesla needs to deal with. Whether they want to admit it or not, they're noticing a slowdown in growth for the Model Y, and there are a few reasons for that. One of the major ones is that it's lacking the innovative edge that we're seeing in other vehicles, not just within Tesla's lineup like the Cybertruck and the souped-up Model 3, but also in the broader EV market. To many consumers, the Model Y is starting to lose its shine. When you stack up the current Model Y against the fresh out-of-the-oven Model 3, the differences are pretty stark. It's clear that the Model Y needs a bit of a makeover to stay relevant and appealing in its price range. Fortunately, Tesla's got their sleeves rolled up, hustling away on Project Juniper. This car is slated to roll out with a whopping 10 major improvements, upgrades, and brand spanking new features. Let's kick things off with the most noticeable change on the Model Y Juniper, the revamped exterior design. Tesla's borrowing a page from the Model 3's playbook and giving the Model Y a fresh new look. We're talking redesigned headlights up front, snazzy new taillights at the back, and saying goodbye to the Tesla emblem on the rear. They're spelling out T-E-S-L-A instead, and their slick new wheels. Rumor has it, Tesla might even sprinkle some international Model Y colors into the mix for markets worldwide, including North America. Take Quicksilver, for instance. It made waves in Europe, swung by China, and now it's eyeing up a debut in North America. Alongside Midnight Cherry, they might just join the lineup of white, black, ultra red, stealth gray, and deep blue metallic. Speaking of which, there's been chatter about a new blue shade, but for now, all signs point to Quicksilver stealing the show. But the body of the vehicle is expected to stay pretty much the same. The Model Y shape isn't getting a massive overhaul. It's still the larger sibling of the Model 3, and most importantly, it's holding on to that handy hatchback design, perfect for hauling cargo. Now, here's a personal wish list item. How about bringing some of those snazzy Cybertruck features over to the Model Y? Picture this, a powered frunk. Sure, stuff like steer-by-wire and 48-volt architecture might be next-level tech, but in 2024, shouldn't all Teslas come with a powered frunk? And while we're at it, let's throw in a front bumper camera too. It's in the Cybertruck and rumored to be making its way to the Model S and Model X. Standardizing these features across the lineup would be a real game changer. Now, when you shift your gaze to the Model Y's insides, there's some major visual overhauls. Yep, Tesla's sticking to their guns with their signature minimalist interior. It's a love it or hate it deal. No knobs, no buttons, just a sleek, clean setup for better or worse. But here's where things get interesting. The main display, same size, but it's getting a spruce up. Brighter, faster, more responsive, and with slimmer bezels to boot. Plus, feast your eyes on the wraparound RGB ambient lighting inside. You can tweak it right on the screen. Now how cool is that? And there's the built-in blind spot lights on the pillars. One big change stirring the pot is the nixing of stalks. Yep, Tesla's going all in on a stalkless future for their rides. From the Cybertruck to the revamped Model 3, Model S, and Model X, no more stalks. And guess what? The Model Y is joining the club with its refresh. All the controls are moving onto the wheel in the form of physical buttons, while your drive, reverse, park, they're all taking the leap onto the screen. Sure, there are some emergency physical controls stashed away in the rearview mirror and up in the headliner, but Tesla's nudging you to lean heavily on the screen. It's a move that's bound to divide opinion, but that's the Tesla way. There's also the cooled, ventilated front seats for those scorching summer drives and a slick rear display for backseat passengers to take control of the AC, catch a movie, or dive into some gaming action. And here's the cherry on top. A recent Tesla update lets you sync up 2 sets of Bluetooth headphones in the back, so everyone can enjoy their own entertainment without disturbing the peace up front. Both the new Model 3 and the upcoming Model Y boast what's known as Climate Control 2.0 or HVAC 2.0. Translation: you can now toggle the fan on or off independently on each side of the car. So if you're cruising along, enjoying the breeze while your passenger prefers a cozy cocoon, no need for awkward fan adjustments. You can simply turn it off on their side while keeping yours going strong. And that's not all. Tesla's dialing up the volume with a better-tuned audio system for richer sound quality. They've also crafted a much quieter and smoother cabin experience. 360-degree acoustic glass. This game-changer, already a hit in the Model 3, promises to hush up the cabin significantly, making for a more serene ride. Plus, there's an improved suspension system in the mix, ensuring a smoother, more comfortable journey. So whether you're admiring the sleek new visuals or basking in the tranquil ambience, the new Model Y promises an all-around upgrade that'll have you grinning from ear to ear. Now, as thrilling as all this sounds, before clicking that order button for a Model Y Juniper refresh, there are 2 burning questions on everyone's minds. When is it coming, and how much is it going to cost? Let's tackle the price question first, because honestly, we're in a bit of a gray area here. When Tesla launched the new Model 3 internationally, prices saw a slight uptick depending on the country. In the US, they held steady, although there have been some gradual increases over the past few weeks. The Model Y refresh will have similar trends, probably some upward tweaks in pricing. Can't see Tesla slashing prices with this upgrade, but we're in the dark about it for now. Plus, incentives might see some changes too. Right now, all Model Ys qualify for that sweet $7,500 federal tax credit, but that could shift with the arrival of the Juniper. So pricing is a big TBD at the moment. If those incentives are a major factor for you, snagging one now might be a smart move to lock in those savings. Now onto the release window, and this is where things get a bit murky. According to the original Reuters report, which was pretty much spot on with the Model 3, we could be looking at a launch for the Model Y Juniper as soon as late 2024 or early 2025. That's roughly 12 months or less from today. Talk about anticipation. But hold on, there's a twist. Bloomberg's throwing some conflicting reports into the mix, suggesting that Tesla might be gunning to speed up that timeline, at least for production, in their Giga Shanghai factory in China. They're eyeing a kickstart to production by the summer of 2024. Now, whether it's just a China-first launch or if they'll roll it out internationally from there, well, that's still up in the air. Tesla's got a knack for building vehicles in China and then shipping them worldwide. Canada can vouch for that. So here's the scoop. It looks like the Model Y Juniper refresh is firmly in the cards for 2024, with Giga Shanghai likely getting first dibs. But who knows? Tesla might just pull a fast one and have them hitting the streets way sooner than we think. Project Juniper marks a pivotal moment in the Tesla Model Y's journey, signaling a bold leap into the future of electric vehicles. With a host of upgrades set to redefine the driving experience, From sleek exterior tweaks to luxurious interior enhancements and state-of-the-art technological advancements, it's clear that the Model Y is leveling up in a big way. So, if you're as pumped as we are about the future of EVs, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting updates. Until next time, keep on cruising into the future with Tesla.